Afternoon everybody. I thought I'd do another video rather than yet another email or letter, as I'm sure you're getting fed up of reading piles of guidance that's coming from every which direction. I know we are. Just to say welcome back to those children that are back in school. It's so lovely to have more children in school. We're just very sorry that we can't have everybody, but we hope that that changes soon in the future. As yet, we know no more than anybody else. I know there's been a couple of queries. We're following the news as closely as everyone else, and I'm sure we'll find out at the same time as everybody else. But in the meantime, welcome back to those families that are back and those parents that I'm able to see on the gate. Those who use the bus, apologies I don't get to see you, but I'll try and fix that in the next couple of weeks. I currently can't work out how I can be on the gate and then also at the same time, with the bus, but we'll find a way around it. Pick up and drop off seems to be going really well. Many thanks to all of you for making it so smooth. The timings are rigid, I realise that, so we don't have danger of bubbles cross-contaminating. So we're very grateful to you for sticking so rigidly to that. It helps massively. I may put some yellow crosses out in the car park 2 metres apart, but that's really for my own benefit, so that I can make sure when I'm picking up children from more than one bubble at the same time, I can remember the distance as well. But otherwise that's been great, so thank you. There's been a couple of queries about social distancing and questions about how it works now, because obviously the children are at school and they're now mixing in school. However, it doesn't mean that they can mix outside school, unfortunately. I hope that changes soon, but at the meantime we need to stick to the social distancing. And so the social distancing rules, I've put the frequently asked questions on our website, the latest government guidance, are still that we can meet in groups of up to 6, but it has to be outside, and everybody, including the children, must be 2 metres apart unless they're from the same household. And that's doubly important for us because we're keeping our bubbles sterile in school. We're making sure that they don't impact on each other and they don't come near each other. But obviously I've got no power as to what happens outside school. And so really to keep everybody, staff, children, yourselves as adults, safe, we do need to adhere to the current government guidance of social distancing. So many thanks to all of you for that. A reminder that please, if you've got any symptoms yourself or any family members, please don't send your children into school. There is the danger that the virus can be shed before they have any symptoms, or in fact it can be shed with no symptoms whatsoever. So if you have symptoms and you have been tested or you're about to be tested, you must keep all family members at home and let us know so we can then keep an eye out for other children to see if they're showing any signs and symptoms. Coming up on Facebook, hopefully later today, Jo has set us a wonderful challenge regarding our favourite music. So all the grown-ups and the other classes have enjoyed getting involved in that. Go and have a look on Facebook. And we would love to get challenges from the rest of you. Please don't make them too hard. I can't juggle. So something simple for us to do, but we would love to take part so that we also can keep that bond between school and home, and the children in school and the children at home. So we've been sharing them on everybody's pages on Seesaw. Creative lessons, there's been a couple of questions about can the tasks being set be slightly more creative, and I agree. There's nothing worse than just doing yet another page of calculations or reading comprehensions, and that's not how we would operate in school. Unfortunately though, we have to try and cater for the needs of everybody, and the difficulty we've got is that some people have resources at home, others don't. Some people might have ingredients, for example, for baking, others won't. Sewing materials or the ability to garden. And so what we're saying is we will continue to set those activities. There will be optional extras for those children who rush through them or perhaps get a little bit bored because they're finding them quite easy. If that's the case, let me know. I can assign some of the class above the activities to your child. But also there'll be, as I say, the optional extras to dip into should you wish to. But As I've said from the start, they're there for you to decide whether you want to use any of the activities or not use them. If you want to do something totally different, that's brilliant. If you as a parent can think of a creative alternative to money or fractions or poetry or whatever it is that is taking place in the lesson, then by all means, that would be wonderful, and we would love to see how you've adapted it and what you've done. That's not a problem at all. What we can't do though is set an activity that perhaps then means one child misses out because they haven't got what's needed at home to do that. Or it could be on a particular day where the adult's working all day and they really need the child to just get on independently, and so that would make life very difficult. So please, as we said before, do whatever you do, as wild and wacky, as creative as can be, and we look forward to seeing it all. Give us a week or so to get back into a routine. As you'll probably see from all of us and those of us that you see on Facebook, we are tired, but we're getting there. As soon as we've got time as a staff to sit down and plan strategically next week, we're going to start looking at how we can video lessons so that they can be shared with the children at home. We're following union guidance, and that is no live streaming of lessons, and that's for a safeguarding reason. So until we can find an alternative for the software that's out there, or the guidance changes, they will be videoed lessons where there isn't interaction. But we are desperately trying to find a way for the children to be able to interact between home and school. So please bear with us. We are on that, and I'll keep talking to other schools about it. I think that's all. If you've got any concerns or queries, as always, please contact me. During the school hours, Mrs. Hutchings is in the office. After 3:15, the phone is diverted to my mobile, so I'm available all evening up until about 9 o'clock, and then all weekends. So please, if there's something you want to say, just give me a call, or there's email, of course. Otherwise, I hope it's all going well for everybody. Take care. We look forward to seeing all of you again soon. Thank you.